Hey guys, Zoroarrkk here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. And before I even start the video, I would like to say Happy Easter. I hope you guys enjoy your Easter day, and it brings all good things to you, whether you're religious or not. If you're not religious, like me, just eat chocolate, have fun, be with your family, and eat chocolate. If you're religious and Christian, then celebrate Jesus. So anyway, that aside, today we're going to be speaking about something that is a little bit different on my channel, and this is something that I've wanted to bring to my channel for a long time. Um, and before I really get into anything, to be honest with you, none of this is going to be factual. It's all opinion based. This is very much my opinion on everything, and I'm thinking about making this a series. And basically, I can't think of a name of a series because I suck with names. But basically, I just want to go over things in games, like characteristics in games that might be a little bit overlooked, and give you examples of things that might be overlooked and also really good examples of them. So, what I mean by this is, for example, in this video, we'll be speaking about game music. Now, not very many people probably even play their games with headphones on, and I know a lot of people that like you probably ain't even play really games that have audio on that have music, because I'm on about proper game music. I'm not on about like Call of Duty with the like themes when you join a game or anything like that. I'm on about actual game music, and the example that I've got for you guys today is a game which is pretty close to my heart, and it's actually Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. Now, there are 3 different games in the series. You got Time and Darkness, and then Sky's like an adaptation of it, all made by Nintendo. And putting the game aside, because the game is amazing, I highly suggest you play it if you've got a DS and you haven't played it, and if you're not completely against Pokemon, because I know some people are. But this game music, game soundtrack, or OST should I say, which stands for Original Soundtrack, is amazing. They always have been for Mystery Dungeons, and this is probably the best example of it. So if you go onto YouTube and type in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time OST, you'll get up, I think it's 4 to 6 hours long, I'm not sure how long it is, of all the game music that's in the game. All the music that's in the game, all the themes, and stuff like that. And some of the music in there is actually quite moving, emotional-wise. It triggers your emotions, and they're all in different ways. Obviously, I can't really play any of the music because I think they're all copyrighted, but I'll just give you names of them. And like I said, you can either type in the original soundtrack and get the full 6-hour version, or you can just type these in. You will be sure to find them across the internet. But there's 2 soundtracks in that 6 hours in particular, actually there's 3, that really hit me. And I know I don't want to sound cringy or like childish in a sense, like, oh, you get moved by sound music, how childish are you? I'm being serious here. It really does go to your emotions. So the first one is right near the start of the game. In fact, I think it's 5 minutes into the game. And it's where you actually meet your character. And just to picture the scene for you, I'll probably put some pictures up of this scene. I probably won't put the video, obviously, for copyright issues, but I'm sure still images won't be a problem. But you're on a beach. There's bubbles from Wingull all over the beach, all over the waves. The sun's beaming down, and your character is actually passed out on the sand. And then your partner, or your future partner, actually then goes across the beach and finds you. And the soundtrack in there, I'm not actually sure what it's called. I probably should look it up, which I'm doing right now, so ignore me on that. But the soundtrack on that is absolutely moving, and it's also very nostalgic, in my opinion. If you've played the game, and when you listen to the soundtrack, it will just bring you back to that scene. You can really vividly remember that scene, and it's really like moving and calm. It's very, very calm. It's actually called At the Beach at Dusk. They're not exactly the best names, I will admit, but the track name is At the Beach at Dusk, and I would highly recommend you listen to it. It's very, very calming, and soothing, and it's a nice backing track, and I think that they really get overlooked, like backing tracks like this, because not many people play the games with audio on, and games like this, like Mystery Dungeon series in itself, is very different from the original game. So if you guys haven't actually heard or played Mystery Dungeon before, but you've played or heard of the original game, the actual canon series, forget about the original series. It's completely different. I don't want to ruin any of the stories or plot lines in any of the games, because obviously I would highly recommend you guys go play it. But it's, like I said, it's the first, one of the first music tracks. I think it's the fifth or the fourth. It's the fourth track you will hear in the game, and it'll be the first when you're actually playing your character. The second piece is completely the opposite, and it's right way near the end of the game. It's actually the second final track you will hear, so the penultimate track you will hear in the main storyline, which is very, very short. Well, it's not very, very short. It's still pretty long, but it's not really the whole game. It's almost like a third of it's the story, and then 2/3 of it is the post story. But the actual name for this one is Dialga's Fight to the Finish, or also known as the Primal Dialga Battle Music. Either or, you put it in YouTube, you'll find it. Most of you will probably actually recognize it if you've listened to soundtracks at all. It's a very, very popular soundtrack, and it's probably one of the most adrenaline rushing, pumping songs, music track you'll ever hear. It definitely gets me in the mood. I've been listening to it before this commentary for like the last 2 hours. It just motivates you to just do things. I don't know why, it just does. And it's very well placed in the game. When you're right at the end, Dialga is the boss, and you have to defeat Dialga, and then this comes. It's very, very hitting. And then the final piece is two music pieces after that, and it's called Don't Ever Forget, or also known as I Don't Want to Say Goodbye. Now, I can't really say much about this song in terms of where it comes in the game, because it ruins the game completely, but it's a very moving track. The way I would compare it is the ending to Marley and Me. You can't say that you don't cry to that. I don't think anyone can. It very reminds me of that, but in a music format. Like I said, very moving, very emotional. And it really just closes off the story perfectly. So they're the three examples that I would give, and the whole soundtrack is absolutely amazing. I've just got it up here, and it's 6 hours and 20 minutes, so it is pretty long, but you can skip through all the songs. So if you don't like a bit, you can go into the description and move to the next part. And like I said, I would very highly recommend it. I'll put a link to it in the description below. But the point I want to get across, and the point I want to get across in all this like little mini series, so to speak, is there's more to the game than really what meets the eye. I mean, I come from the Call of Duty community. A lot of you guys probably come from the Call of Duty community as well, or have played Call of Duty. Bear in mind that was what my channel was based on. And you see something wrong, you see like a map glitch, or a gun's a little bit underbalanced, and so it comes broken, and you'll complain about it. But no one actually realizes how much time and effort actually comes into this video. I mean, the game itself is big. I mean, especially for a game like Call of Duty. I think the problem with Call of Duty, and I'm very much part of this, is there's only so much they can do, so much Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer can do on the multiplayer. Most of their work, most of their time of the 3 years cycle, so probably 2 years out of the 3 years, is actually spent on the campaign. And you know, I'm included. I don't really play the campaign much. I'm on the second mission of Black Ops 3. I hadn't done any of Advanced Warfare. I did Ghost, I did Black Ops 2, and I did MW3 and MW2. I didn't do the rest. So, you know, but people just see the bad things in the games. And the reason I'm saying this mostly is because I want to go in this profession. I do want to go into the game design profession. And I think people just need to really open their eyes into what a game actually is. It's not just a piece of code, and it's not just what you see, what's broken, what's not. There's very much different parts of it, and game music is one, and it's pretty powerful. Not gonna lie, it's pretty powerful. So I think that's all I really have to say. Like I said, go down in the description. Please check out this Mystery Dungeon original soundtrack. Even if you don't like Pokemon, if you don't like the game, if you don't like anything, the music will surprise you. I promise you, you will enjoy it. There'll be some tracks you don't like, there'll be some tracks you do like. I guarantee you. So anyway guys, this is Zoroarrkk. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like the concept of a series and want me to keep it going, then please let me know in the comments down below, because obviously I'm only providing the entertainment for you guys. If you don't find this entertaining, why am I doing it? So anyway guys, this was Zoroarrkk. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed your Easter. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe if you're new and you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out everybody.